Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Skeesh. We are on ReZero Season 4, Episode 9. Now, I had seen a lot of things online. One scene in particular, and that was Subaru, the aura farmer, walking up the stairs. There was just this image of Subaru walking up the stairs rather menacingly, and his face in the back, where he was just determined, on a mission, pissed off. And people were really hyped about that in this episode, so that's going to come up. And if I recall correctly, it is a little bit of a letdown. So let's hop into the episode and let's visit our friend Subaru, the aura farmer. Okay, just a quick recap where we had left off. Subaru had walked out of the tower, and Shaola, went. We didn't see her go bananas, but her eyes changed and she just kind of disappeared. So that's where we're at right now. Subaru is outside the tower, and he has broken one of the rules that Shaola has put in place on the group. This right here, actually one question first. The giant worm was annihilated, and it did that thing where I think it's Shaola's doing, but we didn't see her. It got a bunch of holes in it and just exploded. So I think that is Shaola. But to point out, this falling into a giant vat of sand would suck, and that would totally blow. We're at a little callback back in the tunnels from some of the previous episodes. Subaru's just doing the thing. He's walking up, putting his hand on it, and the gate or door is just kind of opening for him. Something about the tunnels that's interesting is it appears that they make you think kind of irrationally or just go kind of mad. Because, as we saw in the previous episode, like, everyone went bananas and started killing each other. And here Subaru has ditched his water, which is just a really irrational thing to do in any scenario, especially in a desert when you're stuck in tunnels and have no idea where you're going to find your next water source. Somebody just has to be fucking with Subaru, because last time they came to a wall like that, everything fell apart. And it was falling apart because he was slamming his head against it. But now he's back at the entrance of the tower. So someone or something just has to be fucking with him at this point. I think this is like the big aura farming scene. And compared to what I saw, pictures online, this is a little bit of a letdown. But I think the same concept applies. Subaru has low-key gone mad. He's just saying he's going to kill everybody, because I'm assuming he thinks they're all fucking with him. And who wouldn't be going mad when you wake up in a strange place and you keep dying and you overhear the people who are supposed to be your friends, or so you're told, saying they can't trust you, they have to leave you behind. And then all this weird stuff starts happening. So it's natural you would go kind of crazy from that. But I guess this is the big aura farming Subaru scene. Interesting plot development. Shaola's dead when he came up the stairs. So that kind of puts a damper in his plan. It kind of makes you have to rethink what you're going to do. Second point, which begs the question, when Subaru was outside and that giant worm popped up, was it Shaola who actually destroyed it, or was it someone or something else? Interesting plot development number 2, Ram is dead and she's on Rem's wheelchair, but Rem is nowhere to be found. So the plot only thickens right now. Interesting development number 3 and 4, Julius is dead, and it appears he was protecting our little assassin over there, Mady. She's also dead. So it seems like the whole crew has been killed off. Well, almost the whole crew has been killed off by someone or something. Anastasia has, for the second time this season, been split in half. Man, why do you have to stab our horse? He just showed up, made a funny noise, and kind of kept following him. Why do you have to do that? So this giant cloud showed up, and it appears our horse kind of like has a sense of it's not good. And like, hey, we need to get away from this. This thing is bad, which is interesting. So it's probably seen everyone die, maybe a couple in some capacity. Lizard Horse once again being the GOAT, sacrificing himself for Subaru. All right, so that's Rem. If you can't tell, you got the blue hair, and in the background we could see her maid bonnet. And Rem just killed Subaru, and she didn't sound anything like Rem. Her voice sounds nothing like Rem. To me, she kind of sounds like I can't remember who it was, but it is I'm thinking one of the archbishops from one of the previous seasons. So I don't know, maybe there's some sort of possession involved here, because we have this black cloud or mist or smoke that shows up, and when it touches you, it leaves a giant wound. I don't know what's going on. This tower has me scratching my head, and we did not see Amelia and Beatrice, so I have no idea where they're at, or if they're alive, or what's going on with them at all. Well, we found Amelia and Beatrice, but that is after Subaru got his head chopped off by Rem, and he is once again woken up in the Garden of Healing. A lot of questions here. And Rem is laying there, so sometime between when Subaru woke up, walked down the stairs, and we don't know how long he was in those tunnels. I think they did mention that time might pass differently down there, but somewhere in that block of time, Rem woke up and killed everybody. I find it fairly impressive how Subaru is like kind of ad-libbing this conversation, trying to get information, because he doesn't remember anything from before he woke up, and that conversation happened that night, and then he woke up. So to my knowledge, he has no idea what that conversation was about. So he has to kind of pry at Julius to get some information or little tidbits about what they could have talked about, and I think that's kind of neat. That's impressive. I like Shala a lot as a character. So she was hiding in the barrel. I don't know, to listen in or maybe protect whatever happened. She was hiding in the barrel, and she's happy that she was useful to Subaru. But she just brings a lot of joy to the show. Like, look at that funny face. It was nice to see Subaru like return something back to Shala after so many rejected attempts, and now she's just taking it overboard, and that's just another reason to like Shala's character. I'm still suspicious of her, even though we saw her lying dead behind Julius. I'm still weary of her. Just something is just rubbing me the wrong way. See, some about her is just really suspicious. She just comes off like she knows more than what we are led to believe, and I just find that very suspicious. And now I'm just left confused, because I was assuming she was suspicious, and now she's lying here dead on the floor like she was just choked out. Man, I don't know what to think from this season right now. See, now this is just weird. Something is just fucking with Subaru. I don't know. Maybe he read a book in the library. I don't know what's going on. Now Subaru's name is carved into his arm. It's just it seems like, I don't know, he has like multiple split personality, and one of them is going bananas. Okay, that was the end of episode 9, the Subaru Aura Farmer episode, and I'm left with a lot of questions, and my own thinking has been mildly turned around. I was suspicious of Matey, but now I don't know if I am. Subaru's name carved into his arm throws a huge curveball, like something is possessing Subaru, or maybe there's another version of Subaru. I don't know. I'm left with a lot of questions at the end of this episode. So yeah, that wraps up episode 9. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and tune in for episode 10 We will catch you later.